through the hedges and across the state. This is where the dogs play.
Man, is there going to be some property destroyed tonight?
I want us to go out and execute, do the things we got to do, play to our standard, and go play fast.
Dogs on top.
15-0. The Dogs have done it and won a second consecutive national title.
70 miles is all that separates us.
Bobo going to take it and look and throw it in the corner.
To the right, Edwards in the backfield with Beck. He's in the shotgun. Snap it back to Carson, handed off to Dejan. He angles left side, and the ball came out. Ball came out at the end of the run at the 39-yard line. Tech thinks they have it, and so do the officials. Edwards fumbled it. Kyle Eford recovered the fumble. Tech has the football after one play run by Georgia.
Well, Dogs finally got the stop that we wanted on the defensive side of the ball. So out of the gates, just how we wanted to get out of the gates. Then offensively, where we've been so sharp early on in football games.
They're on the far hash moving left. They fake it. King will run it right down the hash into the end zone. 9-yard touchdown. Tech's on the board first.
King could run the football. Came in as a second leading rusher on this football team. Little fake jet sweep, and then it was just a quarterback dive. The jet sweep moved the Dogs linebackers out of position. Not a red jersey in sight there, and Dogs find ourselves in familiar position.
Well, they gave up the early score anyway, didn't they? You're right, see, that play fake, our defense bought it, and almost between the entire distance between the hash marks was just wide open running for King, as the point after is good by Aiden Burr for Georgia Tech. And the Yellow Jackets win it, or lead it. But the Tech 29, ball on the near hash, Georgia moving right. Beck in the shotgun, Edwards to his left, and we bring Rosemy Jack Saint to the right in motion. Beck with time to throw for the back left corner of the end zone. Over the shoulder, you can hear it. Touchdown, Georgia!
Boy, and just like that, Dogs got man free. Inside slot receiver Dominic Lovett just runs a fade and completely outran the Georgia Tech defender. He had separation of 3 or 4 yards.
Tight end left is Lucky, handed off to Milton. He just drives behind that massive line and surges into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
We're just too strong and too big up front. Tech with zero answer right now, just getting right behind our big boys and going to work.
Another Georgia touchdown brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia. Balls on the far hash. We're moving left. Edwards in the backfield with Beck. Give it to Dejan. Daylight and a touchdown. He reached the ball across the goal line as he was going to the turf. Dogs get 6 more.
Great individual effort there by Dejan. Got hit just beyond the line of scrimmage, but able to power through one tackler. And then, as you mentioned, just stretched his entire body out in football over the goal line. And Dogs widen out this lead.
Edwards with his 11th touchdown rushing. Stirring up. Snap to Beck. Hold. Kick is away, and the kick is good right into the net. Dive, hands it to Bell on a reverse. Dylan Bell, far side, in Tech territory. Breaks a tackle at the 30, and they collar him down around the 25-yard line.
Boy, Dogs set that up perfectly. Georgia Tech just pinning their ears back right now, trying to shut down this running game of Georgia. We use that aggressiveness against them.
Fast. Milton in the backfield. Snap it to Beck. Hand it to Kendall. Big hole. Big block by Green. Touchdown, Milton. 4-yard burst.
Boy, huge hole opened up right in between Fairchild and Green. Kendall Milton waltzed in. And there is a Tech.
Tech's got 152, and neither team is done. Snap it back to Haynes King. Time in the quarterback. We blitz up the middle. Chase him out of the pocket to the left. Marvin Jones going to get it. The ball came out. Aiden Burr into the wind. 40-yard try. Kick is away, and it is good. First down without having to score. We're just outside the 6. Snap it back to back on 3rd down in the red zone. Throw it in the end zone. Pass is tipped, broken up, and I think intercepted by Tech off the tip. Oh, my goodness. We're trying to squeeze it into a tight one to Marcus Rosemy Jack Saint, a yard deep in the end zone. Ball got tipped up and intercepted by Bryant, the safety, in the end zone. Touchback, Tech a half-yard line. Split backfield. fake the pitch. King will waltz into the end zone. My goodness. Wide open.
Yeah, sorry about that, Scott. A lot of misdirection there. A little fake jet sweep. Fake the toss sweep. Had dog linebackers flowing everywhere, but not where the ball was, which was in King's hands walking into the end zone.
5-yard touchdown run around the stadium with 35 ticks to go. Beck takes another knee. It's a 4th down, and now some discussion at the line of scrimmage. I think everything's going to be all right. The coaches rush out to make sure there's no extracurriculars going on. Both coaches surrounded by Georgia State Patrol personnel. There's cameras on the field. This one is over. The Dogs have won it 31-23 over Georgia Tech. 29 straight wins, Eric Zier. 29 straight wins. That is now an SEC record. The longest winning streak in SEC history belongs to the Georgia Bulldogs. 39 regular season wins in a row. 45 of the last 46. And it keeps going from there. The Dogs continue to win on the road. 15 straight true road wins now as they come to Atlanta and get another victory. 12 in a row here in this stadium and 6 in a row in the series against Georgia Tech. Your final, Dogs 31, Tech 23. Georgia 12-0 and headed to the SEC Championship next week, just over a few blocks at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Post-game coverage is straight ahead from Bobby Dodd Stadium here in Atlanta. We've got it for you next, exclusively here on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.